Welcome and welcome back to Friday Night Arcade. I am Aaron, and today we are continuing on in Space Quest 3. We just escaped from the garbage freighter with our, we fixed up an old ship, the aluminum Mallard, which sounds an awful lot like Millennium Falcon, and we fixed it up. We got the generator and the warp motivator, and we managed to escape, and now we're just kind of floating through space. So our next objective is basically just to figure out where to go next. And to me, this was just so cool. Like, I know today this doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you're used to playing the linear games, especially on a video game console or even linear computer games, having a game where you're in control of your own spaceship and you can kind of go wherever you want. It really felt like you were on your own adventure through space. So playing this game as a kid was just a ton of fun. I realize now, obviously looking back, there was really only a couple places you could actually go, and depending on what items you had, you couldn't even go to all of the places right out of the gate. It kind of bottlenecked where you could go depending on what you had. So, yeah, looking back, this wasn't that big of a deal, but at the time, this was a huge deal. This was amazing. So, we're scanning our navigation computer. The first planet is Planet Ortega, named after the, the hot sauce, I guess. If we try to go there now, we don't have, we have to have the thermo-weave underwear in order to stay cool enough to survive the planet's ridiculously hot volcanic temperatures. So, can't go there yet. So the first place we're gonna go is Planet Fleabutt. Yes, that is Planet Fleabutt. That is the name of the planet. Didn't just make that up. That's legit. So we're gonna set a course. Stand by, calculating course. Stand by for action. So we lock the course in, and again, this is just so cool. You could pick the flight mode. You could pick light speed, or you could pick cruise speed, and it would literally be cruise speed. I've never sat here long enough to see how long it would actually take to get there at cruise speed, but if you pick it, and then, well, first of all, there's a cutscene that plays here because you're actually being chased right now by ARNOID the android. And you have to actually hold a mirror up here to see what he's saying. I think it's identity confirmed, Roger Wilco. Basically, you stole a mating call whistle at the end of the last game. And yeah, you had to. So the company that runs the vending machine is sending ARNOID the android after you. They're pissed. Anyway, it says it's going to take quite a while at this speed. You've got time to get up and make a sandwich or wax the car or something. And then it just sits here. So we're technically traveling right now, which is kind of cool. But you're sitting in the pilot's seat of this sporty little ship. In front of you is the control panel, which contains a computer screen. What happens if we look out the window? Wow, a bunch of stars! Not exactly a new sight for your space-weary eyes. So yeah, this takes a while. I've never sat here long enough to see how long it takes. So if we go ahead and switch to light speed, that's much better. Light speed, because that's got to be what light speed looks. Now, if it went to plaid, that would be amazing. Flashing message on your monitor attracts your attention. Okay, so we're throttling back, and we're now orbiting Planet Fleabutt. So, now we can land at, ooh, look at that. That is so cool looking. And those space age sound effects. I love it. I love it. I love this game. This is amazing. With a mighty whomp, you set the aluminum Mallard down on the surface of Planet Fleabutt. Alright, so, we open the hatch. I guess we're assuming that it's okay to breathe here. As you step out of your ship onto the surface of Fleabutt, you are hit in the face by the harsh winds. It looks like a storm is brewing. Meanwhile, another spacecraft touches down elsewhere. be? Oh. He's even kind of got a 5 o'clock shadow if you look at him. It's it's another one of those wonderful references. Oh, and he disappeared. Yeah, this bastard's got an invisibility belt, which, segue, we're gonna need to take that. So not only do we gotta stop ARNOID, but we've gotta take his invisibility belt. We're gonna need it for something later in the game. So now we're free to explore, but we know that this ARNOID is looking for us somewhere. Now, this, exploring this planet is actually a genuine pain in the ass. It's still cool, looking around, but you gotta be real careful. You gotta watch out. Oh yeah, see. Oh no, a venomous scorpizoid! Oh yeah, so you gotta... So like, sometimes you can leave the screen and come back, and sometimes they'll appear like so close to you that you have no chance of, oh, see, like right there, you gotta really be watching. So it's kind of an ordeal. And then, yeah, it seems like you can go all over the place, but really, if you go too far south, this, yeah, see, I don't think there's nothing. That's a mighty big snake. I wonder if you run? Gee, that's a very good idea. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could actually do that. Usually whenever I go down there, I end up just getting chomped. Just for the sake of argument, I'll show you what happens. Say hi. Pardon me, this program is too stupid to glean your desire from such a wonderfully crafted sentence. Please try something else. Yeah, so sometimes if you type something in and the game doesn't know what you're trying to do, it basically just makes fun of you. So if we wait... Oh, chomp! And we're dead. Oh, that's great. Thanks for playing Space Quest 3. As usual, you've been a real hoot. Snake Chow. Congratulations on your recent death. Alright, so you get the idea. It's, so, where we need to do is, we need to go north. And that is actually where we're trying to go. It looks like it's a monster, but actually, it's just the world of wonders. Y'all come back now, you hear? Alien scum. So this is the wonderful shopkeeper Fester that we... Howdy, stranger. The name Blatz. Fester Blatz. Welcome to the world of wonders. Go ahead and have a look around at some of our trendiest items in the known universe. Make the most of your vacation buckazoid. So, right now, all we have is a glowing gem. So, we have to sell this to get some buckazoids. Ooh, he says. That face. My, that certainly is one fine hunk of orium. So, we can haggle with him a little bit. So if we push no, again, and this is as high as we can go, I think. I don't think it goes to 450, so we'll go ahead and take it. And now we can, now we basically just need to buy everything that he's selling. He's got this ORAT on a stick, which the ORAT was one of the enemies that you had to fight in, I think it was the first Space Quest game. So there's all sorts of callbacks to the other games in the series as these games progressed, which, you know, just kind of added to the lore a little bit. And the hat. Yeah, we can buy the hat. The hat serves no purpose whatsoever, and I think the game even makes fun of you if you try to wear it. And then the main thing that we have to get out of here is, wait for it, going to any high-temp planets? This nice pair of thermoweave underwear keep your internal environment pleasant on even the sweatiest worlds. So, guess where we'll need to use that. We buy the underwear. A wise choice. I'm sure you'll be very pleased. So now we've technically got everything that we need out of this store, but it's also fun to kind of look around. I won't spend a ton of time in here, but you can look at, my favorite thing to do here is if we look at the postcards. Arrakis. You examine one of many interesting postcards. If we read the back, it says, it's a great spot for winter travel. Arrakis holds many delights for the adventurous vacationer. Nothing can compare with a blinding death storm or being crushed by a sandworm. So it's just got all sorts of little goofy, silly things, and there's more than one. So you examine one of the many interesting postcards. Read the back. Black Hole Bertha. Like a giant interstellar vacuum, Black Hole Bertha comes sweeping through the galaxy. All travelers are advised to stay away from Bertha. Just buy the postcard. Tell everyone you went there. So yeah, and there's more of them. Yeah, Ortega. The volcanoes of Ortega are constantly reshaping its surface. Dressed in heat-resistant underwear, the hardy traveler can find a lava lover's paradise on this starkly enjoyable planet. So again, there's an in-game hint right there that you have to buy the underwear in order to be able to safely walk around on Ortega. So yeah, you kind of get the idea. It's just kind of cool looking around in this little universe that they've created. So I'm actually gonna save my game right now, and you'll see why when we exit the store. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, looks like that lightning's getting close. Better be careful out there. I love grass. Ah! So now it's ARNOID the android has found us. So, this is Roger Wilco, the man I've been sent across the universe to track down and terminate. I am not impressed. You were too easy to find. You tend to leave a mess wherever you go. You see, because he's a janitor, you see. Seems you forgot to pay for that Labonian terror beast mating call whistle. Now let's see, with interest that comes to 400,000 buckazoids. I don't think you've got that kind of cash on you, No, I didn't think so. The good people at the Chipazoid Novelty Company are most displeased. Non-payment is a serious offense. And it goes on like this. But lucky for you, I'm in a good mood today. I will count to 10 real slow. Then I'll track you down. If you make it to your ship, I forget I see you. But if I catch you again, I dust you like a bundt cake. Yeah, so no matter how hard you try, you can't make it back to your ship. You get really close, but you can't make it. There's two ways that you can kill them. This is actually the easier way to do it, and it does give you less points. But this was the way that we figured out how to do it as kids. So this is just kind of the way I always do it. Like I said, I don't necessarily care too much about points when I play this. I mean, it is kind of fun to try to get them all. The point system was kind of neat on these puzzle games because it lets you know that you know, maybe you missed something, and it kind of gives you incentive to go back and try to play the game again and see if there's more stuff that you found or different ways to solve certain puzzles. I see you, Wilco. And so, yeah, so this way gives you less points, but this is the way I always remember doing it. So, he's coming. So what you have to do here is real touch and go here. So let's see if we push. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no! I blew it. Well, you get to see what happens when you blow this. He twists you up like a pretzel, because he's a bastard. Thanks for playing Space Quest 3. As usual, you've been a real hoot. So, yeah, I goofed that up. So we'll try that again. Okay, so I figured out what I did wrong, and I always get this wrong. You'd think I remembered by now, but instead of typing in push hook, which is what I typed in the first time, we have to type in push rope. And if we push it, we can knock him into the gears and kill him. And it's technically possible to push either one of these. I think you could stand up in the corner and push the other one as well. So that was, I was trying to push the hook, but actually you're supposed to push the rope. It's one of those little things where you just, you have to type in the word just right. So now, if we go over here, and we look at ARNOID, the Terminator is now a pile of junk on the first level platform. Looking closely, you notice that the Terminator's invisibility belt has survived relatively intact. So let's take the belt. Okay. So, and now we just gotta wait, and eventually Fester's gonna come up here, and he's gonna yell at us for clowning around in the, "Hey, what's going on in here? Did you read the sign saying we're closed for repairs? Oh, I see you've gotten rid of that grease-swilling android. Never did like that Terminator series. Good riddance to bad circuits. Well, you might as well ride down with me. I'm just that kind of guy. Alright." So, we have survived the terrors of Fleabutt. Now we just gotta make it back to the ship without getting struck by lightning, or, well, I don't think the only place you can get struck by lightning is if you go north. But we still gotta watch out for the scorpions. Those are, yeah. See, if you go north, you run into that lightning up there, and that's, yeah. It seems like you could walk up there and check out those mountains, but unfortunately you can't. So now we're just gonna make our way back to the ship, and if we're gonna be able to get there without seeing any scorpions. Oh, I don't believe it. There's got to be one. Oh, called it. All right. Go up one more. And actually, if we go to the right, okay. So, if we see those bats up there in that cave, that's actually the other way that you can kill ARNOID. If you go and stand in just the right spot, you can stand under there, and he'll walk towards you, and then the bats will actually come down and kill him. And then, on top of that, you can use the ORAT on a stick, which is just basically one of those little shark on a stick type things. You can use that to get the invisibility belt from the rubble after ARNOID has been killed by the bats. So, because if you just try to walk up to it, then the bats will come down and kill you. So, that's the other way you can do it. I like just pushing him through the gears, because that's just the way that we always did it when I was a kid. So that's how I did it, and that's how we're gonna do it. So let's get the hell off this purple ass stupid planet, and let's head on to the next planet. And I think that's a good stopping point for now. So we will, next time we're gonna go to the Monolith Burger, which is basically the equivalent of McDonald's. And then after that, we will travel on to Ortega as we continue in Space Quest 3, The Pirates of Pestilon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like the video, and you can also subscribe for all of our other retro gaming goodies and everything else that we have on Friday Night Arcade. I'd also love to hear about your experiences with this game. If you're just finding out about this game now, or if this was something that you played as a kid growing up, I'd love for you to share some of your stories in the comments below. So until next time, we will see you later on Friday Night Arcade. Stay frosty.